Barry, you've had a few months to think about how the pandemic changes the ways we live, the ways we work. Does life go back to normal?
My instinct is that as the virus and the threat of it recedes, which at some point it will, then I think that behavior returns to the norm. Why wouldn't it? Now, there are some things that we have learned. Probably, I think probably handshaking may be gone for a long period of time, and close hugging and things like that might too. Aspects of work, we've certainly learned about what we're doing. Zoom, we've certainly learned to work from home, so to speak. I do not, though, believe that there will be the most basic changes in the workplace. I think that workplace work is better. The serendipity of moving among people, the atmosphere of it, the lengths that companies have gone to make their offices, certainly in the last, I don't know, 15 years, 20 years or so, just the organization of offices has gotten so much more sophisticated and thoughtful about social interchange. We just finished building for our sins a new campus in Seattle for 15,000 people that we spent over $1 billion. You could say our timing was not exactly the best, but in fact, all of the thoughtfulness that went into that work environment in so many different areas, I think is very good for the work itself. So I'm encouraging our own people, both at IC and Expedia, to plan on back to work in offices as a mandatory thing. Maybe we change the work week some. I've thought that the idea of a 4-day work week, or not a 4-day work week, but a 4-day in office week and a fifth possibly working remote may make some sense, though many people have told me that doesn't really work that easily. But generally, I think that that certainly this concept of social distancing is crazy. I mean, it is necessary for the moment, but as a long-term thing, we're not going to reconfigure our offices for social distancing. We'll do what we think is wise and sensible for the health of our colleagues. But the very concept in urban centers that you're not kind of packed tight. You see people, I mean, in any urban center in the late afternoon, you see streets crowded with people. I think that's going to return.
So tell me, Barry, why are so many CEOs, and you talk to plenty of them, so taken with the idea that we can shrink our corporate footprint? We need less real estate. We don't have to travel for business as much. People can work from home, and cities are doomed. Why are they so taken with those ideas?
It's of the moment. It's kind of the, new ice cream flavor. I think conventions and people getting together in mass is going to return. Now, it won't return until it can return safely, but it will return. We cannot live in this moment where we project the future based upon present circumstance.